Hi, this is Chip Pollock, and this is my video post for Module 2. As much as I really did not have any desire to do another video post and subject you to 5 minutes of me talking, I would have preferred to do a written response, but my first video post was not posted successfully, and without help from our instructor, was unviewable. So I decided to try doing another video post in order to make sure that I had learned the proper procedure for posting this effectively. Of all the readings that we had to do for this module, which I found almost all of them highly informational and enjoyable, the one that stuck out the most to me was the one that discussed the fact that poor technology leadership is not just poor technology leadership, it's poor leadership. I tend to learn things pretty quickly, as I'm sure most of us do, but when it comes to technology, I don't have the time or the drive to just sit and tinker for hours on end, as unfortunately I'm sure many of you are, and you're at an advantage in this class. I need direct instruction and training and the ability to ask direct questions that can be answered so I can use the technology for my needs and purposes. I was reading through, I decided that this was going to be my video post, and was reading through some of the posts of classmates, and one thing that stuck out to me was that one of our classmates mentioned the fact that as they walked through their school, they noticed a number of teachers using active boards and smart boards as essentially projector screens for viewing PowerPoints. And I regret to admit this, but I was one of those teachers. I've had an active board in my room for approximately 5 years, and up until this summer, it served little purpose other than being the format on which I displayed PowerPoints and movies and video clips, which is obviously a huge waste of money. I don't know if an active board costs hundreds or thousands of dollars, which the latter is more likely. My district could have spent a couple $100 on purchasing me a new screen on which to view things, or spent $4 at Walmart to buy me a white sheet that I could hang on my wall. I was not utilizing this technology because to its full degree, because I'd not been trained on how to do so. And so it took me having to go to another teacher on my hall that's quite adept at using this technology for me to learn the capabilities of what I had and how to use it. That's just one example of poor technology leadership being poor leadership. Somebody needs to require, I think, that if you're going to receive new technology, which we should and we need in a 21st century world, we have to also receive the training in order to use it, or it's just a waste of time, and that technology should be given to somebody that's more capable. From a district standpoint, our district has used Homebase starting at the beginning of last school year, as I recall, if not the year before, but I think last year. Yet it wasn't until the kickoff of this school year that we ever received any training on how to use it. We use Homebase for attendance and grades and the like, and yet none of us had ever even been taught how to set up our grade books. With so much riding on student grades and achievement, it would only make sense that we knew how to use our grading platform properly. Yet every 9 weeks, our data manager was inundated by calls from teachers helping them set up grade books and waiting and all that, because the rollout of this technology, which has proven to be quite helpful, was not tandemed with proper training on how to use it. And so that to me is just poor leadership. Technology plays a vital role in our current world and opens up doors for us to be able to do things with our students that has never been available to students before. We have the access to get up-to-the-minute information as opposed to simply being tied to textbooks that might be 10 to 20 years old, and yet if we don't know how to use them, it doesn't serve any real purpose, and a lot of that comes with training. Teachers have too much on their plates already to be required to train themselves or learn technology on their own time. In order for school administrators or district level administrators to be effective leaders, they need to be proper technological leaders also. So I appreciate you listening to me, and I will hopefully see or speak to you again soon. Thank you. Bye-bye.